Okay, guys, we're here with another showcase. And yes, we're using the Cell stage again, just because I kind of figured for a lot of characters, it's actually like a really, really good stage to use. Specifically for like Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, it's because he's good at the beginning of the fight specifically, and he like kind of tapers off a little bit at the end. It's not like he falls off super hard. It's just that his like multipliers get a bit weaker at the end. I think his chance to dodge decreases by a decent bit. Also, this guy has so much to him. I was like reading his passive last night just to make sure I completely understood everything he's got going on. And he's got so much. He's got so much. I haven't seen anyone talk about the fact that he like gives allies crit chance in his passive. Like, what the freak? I haven't seen any of that. Also, sorry for my squinty eye. I need to clean my glasses. It's a little hard to track right now. So yeah, no, like this guy just does so much. I haven't actually used him. I used him when I like first EZA'd him, but then I've been link leveling him since because he was one of those characters I had just not touched. So I have him at link levels like I have like 1 at 10 and the rest are like 7, 8, 9s. Again, just like the Super Vegeta showcase, I don't want to like need units at link level 10 for the showcase purpose. Just because again, most people don't really have their units at link level 10. But yeah, no, I decided to pick this stage again just because like it's long enough that we can see like a good bit of this Goku at full power. But there's also a chance that he could taper off at the end and we can kind of see what that looks like. How should we do this? Because this is, okay. So I'm going to do something a little sacrilegious here. And I'm going to use an item. See, I brought the items here not for, the reason I only brought like the Princess Snake was because the items aren't for Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They're for the other guys here to use. Just so that we actually like get to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like because I don't think like using like items makes you like bad at the game or anything like that. But I think specifically for the showcase, it doesn't very like, it's not very conducive to actually seeing what the unit can do raw. You know what I mean? Which is like what I want to show off. So that's why I tend to bring like one item thing. So then like, if I need the other rotation to survive or whatever, then I can pop it just so then we can like get to, like the actual showcase unit. You know what I mean? Hopefully that like makes sense as an explanation as to why I brought it all. Just because like, again, like this rotation, there's a chance that that cell right there could have just supered us and almost killed us. And I'm like, it's just not worth risking it when we're here to see Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who's not even going to be here till the 3rd rotation anyways, you know? So it's just like, whatever. Also, there are so many tragic releases on this team right now. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku's apparently just not usable anymore, which I want to do a video about him because I do have him over on my JP account, so I want to do a video about him like against Beast Gohan or against Blue Gogeta or whatever, or against like Cell Max, just to see like has my boy fallen off? Is he cringe now? And I think like a similar things happen with like the these two right here, just because like their Spirit Bomb can still hit so hard, but by the time you get to the end of like a lot of these fights, their defense just doesn't hold up anymore. Ooh. Oh, so hot. Oh, one of the best. One of my favorite releases in the game. I love this boy. And he's got so much utility. I still think that he's like pretty good even now. Even with how crazy fast like Dokkan's power creep goes, I kind of think he's still kind of good. You know, he's pretty nice. Let's just go ahead and put you up front. And I do want to get God Goku. See, I brought God Goku to link up with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but it will be a little annoying that like having him off rotation for that long. Just because like he won't have any of his like actual abilities, you know? Like he's not gonna be building up, I mean. Here, let's just go like this. Granted, the only link that they really share is over in a flash that he can't get with any, like that Super Saiyan 3 Goku can't get with anyone else. So it's not like the end of the world to not get it, you know what I mean? Also, this is like one of the most unlucky I've ever been with Super Saiyan God Goku. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Also, dude, look how good this super attack looks. The fact that he's fallen off, if that's true, is genuinely the saddest thing. Because he carried 2023 so freaking hard. Not only in terms of just being like a super good all-around unit who's great, but like also his animations go so unbelievably. Oh, we're not gonna die here, right? No, okay, we're good. Okay. I was expecting around 400k, and so I was like, oh, maybe we might be in a little bit of trouble. It's fine. Get us an additional. Ooh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, okay. Now the thing here with this, okay, there is one attack that's going to be up front. He can dodge. I believe he has a high chance. Let me just pull up his details again. Because again, I don't have like a lot of these newer characters like completely memorized. Because like I tend to like memorize them like over time, which I feel like everyone does. Also, okay, there we go. So he has Ki +2, attack and defense 200%, performs a critical hit for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. Okay, he's got all that. Then he's got his like support for like 20% for 3 turns, plus an additional 150% from the character's entry turn, plus 150% high chance of launching an additional super when performing a super attack for 7 turns. So that's the part right there that like gets weaker, is he has attack and defense 100%, and 150% and high chance of launching an additional super for 7 turns when he launches a super. But then he goes down to 100% and a medium chance of attacking. Oh wait, no, it turns into a medium chance of evading. But then that's honestly like a good kind of solid ability to have, because after he dodges, he gets 150% defense for 3 turns, which is crazy. So like there's like, that's why I'm like, he's such a confusing, not confusing, but there's just like so much to him. It's because he doesn't have the dodge chance right now. I was wrong about that. He gets that after the 8th turn when he loses his additional chance. So like, again, there's just so much to him, but he seems like just really solid. I mean, what's his defense at right now? 300k. Not too bad, considering, again, he's going to get 150% attack and defense, which, like, yeah, the issue with that is, like, he doesn't have, like, any kind of, like, damage reduction or anything. So when he's only going to get 150% defense, it's just, like, he's going to go up to around 750k, which is, like, which is solid enough to take normals now, but it does mean that, like, a super from anyone is just going to delete him, essentially, you know? So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him. I do think he's like very solid. He's a very solid unit. But like, it's just, he'll just take so much, he'll just insta-die from a super, you know? And he's going to take a decent bit of damage here. Yeah, I figured he just wasn't going to super. Okay, a 14 million guaranteed crit. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid, especially since, again, high chance of launching additional super just kind of baked into his kit. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and go like this. And then we'll just go ahead and go like this. And then how much defense are you guys at? 240k. Wow. Very, very poggers. Let's go. I mean, thankfully they do have type advantage here, so they'll do like decent. If they could just launch like 2 super attacks, that's like all I'll need. Like, if their additional can just be a super, that's all I need. See, I don't know how I even feel about, like, the Boo Boys. Just because, like, I like them in concept. But, like, if you don't get them to additional super, like, every single turn and get them up to 24 keys so they can launch 3 supers, like, they build up so slow, it feels. It feels like they just, like, barely build up at all, and it's crazy that that's what it feels like with them, you know? Because, like, I don't know, like, obviously, when they came out, especially, they were very, very good. But, like, they relied so much on their standby skill to be good. Because this phase, like, even the content that was released when these guys came out, just, like, obliterated them in their base forms. Whereas, like, the GT Duo, like, casually builds up, like, the 30 to 40% damage reduction their first turn. And it's like, even they would take a lot of damage, but they had, like, 40% damage reduction turn 1. Like, I remember I took, like, the GT boys into the Merge Zamasu stage. They quad supered, build up 40% damage reduction. And then, how do I want to do this? Okay, so he needs 3 keys, so I can't do that. So let's just go ahead and go, like, how much defense are you guys at? Like, I don't really feel safe putting you guys up there either. But I don't really want, my orb block is being terrible today. But I also don't want to standby skill at them quite yet. How much do we have? Like, okay, we have everything but limit breaking form. That's what I kind of figured. But the issue is that, okay, well, it's just Golden Warrior. Or you don't share Saiyan Warrior race? No, you don't. Because Golden Warrior is just a key link, so it is a big deal. It is kind of a big deal. I hate Golden Warrior though. The fact that it's only 1 key. If it had just upgraded at least 2 key, because the 10% defense just doesn't do anything. And then, yeah, 10% attack he'll be losing out on. So I don't really want to transform them yet. We'll just have to kind of play a little risky bisky right now and try to heal up a lot from this. Also, again, like 300k, like I don't know, he feels pretty solid. Let's look what I have him at, just because I'm not talking out my butt. Do I have him rainbowed? Yes, I do. Okay, so this is like his highest performance. Although I specifically don't think I have any equipment on him. Yes, we do. I mean, no, we don't. I was saying yes, I do, because I was right that we don't have any equipment on him. Just because I want to see kind of what he is at like raw. So that is good, because like if we put like raw defense equips on him with how high his multipliers are, that could help him out a lot. And I think outside of that, it'd just probably be like, what would you want to build him with? You could build him for dodges, so then he could like get that extra 150%. Actually, does he only get the 150% after 3 turns, or is it just like that's just when he gets his dodge chance? I just want to confirm these things. Also, please don't die. Please just don't die right now. Oh, okay, we're good. Listen, they just scare me, okay? No, okay, it is counted as a different thing. So you could build him full dodge, which could like help him a lot. Because again, he dodges, gets 150%, takes him up to, again, 750k-ish. Then if you'd like, once you super with him, like, he again, he's not really tanking, but big boss super attacks, but he'd eat them pretty well. Okay, so you guys are like that. Yeah, no, look how bad my orbs have been this, like, run. Look at how terrible. The fact that we're only getting, like, 2 or 3 orbs, like, per character, basically, that's crazy. What the freak? There we go. At least it's still just Super Saiyan 4 Goku up front, who's just gonna eat all these hits and be perfectly fine for us. Oh, yeah, he lowers defense. I forgot he lowers defense. Oh, gosh. That was so much damage. And he can double super, so we might be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay. I mean, just quad super for me, guys. Just quad super. That's all I need you to do. I don't think I finished telling the story, but like, yeah, no, when I took these guys in and they quad supered, they still took around like 500k damage from Merge Zamasu. That's how crazy that fight starts out as, which is just like absurd to me that it starts off that hard, that the 8-year anniversary units quad supering, building up 40% damage reduction, raising their defense 4 times, still takes like that much freaking damage from it. It like blew me away. Ooh, go Gogeta. Oh, I do really like this EZA Gogeta. I feel like a lot of people like are split on him. Like he's like kind of dodge or die, especially now. But like when he dropped, all he does is like double super, takes hits. Ooh, and then he just dodges with his great chance. Let's go. Okay. I do think that now is a pretty no, I wanted to stand by. There we go. I never see these animations because like I never use this unit. I don't like this unit that much because like they need to get into their standby. But look at this. Oh, I love the little twirl he does. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. I do wish that this guy and the GT duo... What just fell? Oh, my tablet just fell off. Oh, no. I do wish that this guy and the GT boys were designed to be slightly better. Like, they are very, very powerful. But, like, they also just aged very fast. And they're also, like, very hard to use, you know? Whereas it feels like every other anniversary is like, oh, here's your super duper OP mega busted unit for free. And it's like, oh, thank you, you know? But like with these guys, it's kind of like, oh yeah, no, if you get caught like turn 1 or 2, like you're dead. You're just dead. And it takes them a while to start even doing damage, really. And it's like, oh gosh, they're a little tough to use. Like, look at these guys. Like, I know that they're like, they have like a high, high chance to crit at this point because it's 50%. I was getting confused on like the damage on the crit multipliers. But like, I feel like their damage just is not very high for what they do. Like, obviously, they do have their powerful standby skills, but I don't know. I've been underwhelmed with these guys ever since they came out. Like, look at this. They're not critting, so they're just not doing that much damage, you know? It's just, Thankfully, though, they are raising their defense per super attack, so if this cell does super them, they aren't taking as much from it as other people are because they are raising their defense with it. And then let's just go ahead and go like that. Actually get this boy his 18 key off. Go like this. And then go like that. There we go. Okay. That does suck that we're not eating a hit, though, because, like, this guy could actually deal, like, solid damage when he's, like, actually hit and getting his 18 key off. He deals, like, solid damage. Also, this is, like, the furthest I've been into a fight without Super Saiyan 4 Goku being able to go into his full power mode or his standby skill. It's so weird. Oh, look at that. Look at these guys cook. Okay. I am slightly scared for this turn, just because this guy does hit very, very hard. Let's just go like this. So, like, if Gogeta Blue in the back, like, takes, like, a hit, we do just kind of lose. Also, what are the links looking like? Okay. Okay, that's what I was expecting. I did want to try and run him on, like, a team with, like, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, but the issue is, like, even now, like, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock just isn't good enough to run anymore. Like, his defense is super nice, but even with him, like, double supering, his defense is just too low. Also, yeah, no, he's lost a bit of his oomph at this point. I had lost track of, like, I wasn't really counting it. Are we at turn 10? It'd have to be, well, no, it'd have to be turn 11 for him to have lost his stuff. Because isn't it from his entry turn? That's how they write, like, all passive now. No, it's for 5 turns. That's when he just lost his, okay, he has so many things. So he has the additional 150% for 5 turns at the start of his turn, and then he has the 150% for 7 turns from his entry turn. So he just lost the 150% for 5 turns. Okay, that checks out, I'm actually going to throw these guys up front so that I can go like that, and then go like this, and then let's just go ahead and go like this. Because these guys have 50% damage reduction. Even if he supers them, they should be completely fine. Okay, let's do this. First Dokkan mode on this channel. I gotta get it right. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, you know, close enough. Close enough. I may have missed one, but we're close enough. Ooh. I don't know. I am higher on, like, the GT boys than the Z boys, just because I do like the revive. I do like that they deal decent damage without needing a crit, you know? But, like... But they also just aged out so fast. Like, the 9th anniversary just aged everyone. And again, that's, like, my biggest issue with current, like, day Dokkan, is just, like, how units age, essentially. Also, what are we at right now? Only 200k? What is our best bet right now? So I was gonna say if we could stand by skill, like, spirit bomb this guy into oblivion, like, try for that. But then the issue is Super Saiyan 3 Goku then still wouldn't get enough ki even with activating Golden Warrior. So maybe if we did, like, something like that. Well, I think we could go like this, actually. Hang on, let me just spirit bomb, baby. Ooh, look at, oh, and it looks so freaking good. Like, that's, like, one of my favorite shots of, like, when the energy is, like, running through Goku. It looks so freaking good, dude. And, like, so there's been, like, other, like, Spirit Bomb Gokus, like, there's the 1000-day one and everything, but I'm like, all I'm waiting for... Oh, and then there was also, like, the int free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And, like, all those super attacks do look good, but I've just been waiting for them to try and recreate the, like, the energy running through him when it's ready. I've just been waiting for them to, like, recreate that. And the moment they did on that guy, I was like, oh, it's ready. My boy, he's here. It felt so good to see that finally. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let me just double check again. So, like, what's he gonna go up to? He's gonna go up to 150%. So he's gonna go up to, like, around, like, 500k, about 500k, yeah. Which is enough to eat, like, this guy's super attacks with type advantage, I believe. So we should be good. Like, he's gonna take a lot of damage from it, but we shouldn't, like, die from it, essentially. Let's just see. Oh, let's go. And he has his medium chance to dodge. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, we did lose the 150%, huh? Yeah, we did. Okay, so we only went up to 400k. That's fine, though. Like, oh my gosh. Medium chance to dodge is going crazy. Also, yeah, no, this is God Goku's performance when he hasn't been supering attacking the entire fight. because his 100% passives run out. He hasn't built up at all. He hasn't gotten his extra passive bonuses from attacking. He's fine. He's living life. He's doing his best. He was here just to like to make the team feel a little bit better, you know? But yeah, no. What are my thoughts on the Super Saiyan 3 Goku? I do like him. I just think that like if his defense was just a little bit better, just slightly, just marginally better. Because like let's say like with the Vegeta, yeah, his like defensive numbers are pretty low too. Like not the craziest things in the world. But he's also guarding, which helps tremendously. Whereas this Super Saiyan 3 Goku isn't, and he doesn't get any kind of like defensive utility till like his 8th turn, basically. Which is a long time to wait for it, by the way, to have any. But before that, he is dealing like really solid damage. So it's just like, I can't quite decide on how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Oh, I love this one so much. This is like, genuinely, this is like, I've talked about this before. This is a unit that I was wanting, like, ever since, like, Dokkan became a thing. Because, like, this, like, everyone taking their final stand against Omega Shenron is genuinely one of my favorite, like, Dragon Ball moments ever. It's such a good moment. And it's, like, this card right here with, like, the active skill. Like, it's basically been ever since, like, active skills became a thing that I was like, this is a unit that I want in the game. Because, like, right there and having, like, the Goku be an active skill is the idea I had. Like, they didn't do that specifically, but that was, like, my idea for it. And it's just, it's such a cool card. I love these guys. Ooh. But yeah, no, like, I just think, like, maybe if the Goku had, like, an additional, maybe, like, if he is just going to be, like, raw numbers, maybe give him, like, an additional 50% to his defense when attacking. Just have it be, like, ran like that. Just, like, 150% for 5 turns, 150% when launching a super attack, 50% defense when attacking, something like that maybe. Like that would put him up to around like 1,000,000 defense, which isn't like, again, the craziest thing in the world, but it's like good enough. Also, oof, ouchie, ow, we're dead. Oh no, but now so are you. Call the ambulance, but not for me. Ah, I love this card. Oh, I love this card. Not until I'm done with you. That goes so hard. That goes so hard. Oh, and I love, like, the energy looks so good when it's coming in. All the Genki. Oh. Oh. Like, oh. It does suck because, again, they aged out so fast, but these are, like, units I've been wanting for a long time. And look at that. 20 million damage. That's absurd. That's so good. Oh. Or like maybe like if you just like gave the Goku a medium chance to dodge at the start of like just battle in general. If he just had that, I'd go good enough. Not only is his like raw numbers super duper. Did that take us 27 minutes? Oh no, it took us 23, but I was in there for an extra 4 minutes while I was setting everything up. Okay, okay. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. But yeah, no, like, I do think he's another, like, situation of, like, Super Vegeta. I do think he's probably is he a little bit better than Super Vegeta? Because when Super Vegeta's guard runs out after 5 turns, he's not very good, whereas, like, this Goku can be better defensively after, like, his timer's up. Like, yeah, he's dealing, like, less damage and stuff, but he does have, like, defensive options available to him, like, with a medium chance to dodge, and then he gets the extra 150% defense. Like, he is very, like, good, I think. Like, if, like, let's say, like, Kefla's, like, a 10 out of 10 EZA, and, like, I think Super Vegeta is, like, a 7 out of 10 EZA, I think this Goku's, like, a solid, like, 8, you know? Like, a solid 8 out of 10 EZA. I think he's very powerful. You can slide him into a lot of teams very easily. Like, obviously, you need stuff, like, over in a flash, but that's become, like, a lot more prominent link as of, like, the past, like, couple months to a year, you know? So I do think he's, like, a very solid, like, 8 out of 10 unit, like, especially if he has, like, an EZA. So, like, I think, you know what, if, like, every other, like, Super EZA is, like, built to be as good as he is in, like, the current meta, then, like, I'm down with it. I'm so here for it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Super Saiyan 3 Super EZA Goku in the comments below if you have any thoughts on him. But with all that being said, I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye-bye!